Is up, Glam Squad? Today we are back again, getting ready to dye another 613 wig. This wig is from Lumiere Hair, and I believe it's about 12 inches long, and it cost me I think about like $120 something. So let's get straight into it. I got the wig off of Amazon. I heard good things about Lumiere, but this is my first time buying it. So it came with a stocking cap, it came with the wig itself, and the care card. So the hair colors I chose was Pink Petal and Cotton Candy. I just wanted to put those together to get a desired look from it. We got the boiling water in a container, and don't forget your gloves. And you're just gonna go ahead and assemble those pieces together. So we're just gonna get your gloves on, and then we're gonna go ahead and put the Cotton Candy colored in there first. I'm gonna use the whole bottle first just to get that one pink color, and then we can like kind of add over time. So I know already, I think it's gonna come out like a bright pink. That's not what I wanted, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that first color first. Like I said, another rule, like I've been telling you guys for the longest time, is you never want to just add all the dye at once. You want to do it over time, because you can always go darker, but you can never go lighter. So just take your time when you're putting together your desired look. Another thing to note is that I did not tone the bleach color this time, like the 613 blonde. I didn't tone it with the shimmer lights. I just went ahead and dumped the whole wig in. That's up to you if you want to tone the brassiness out of the wig, or if you don't have to. It's still going to come out a pink color. Some people choose to tone it, and some people choose not to. I chose not to today, and I still think the wig came out cool. Like always with our watercolors, you just want to go ahead and just keep pouring and dipping and pouring and dipping and stirring, and just, you know, trying to create that desired color for your wig. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's honestly all up to your discretion. Maybe you want the color to be as dark as mine, or maybe you want it to be like a hot pink. It's all up to you. Yes, this is the color that I want. I'm making this wig for my costume because I played Mass in Trinidad, so that's exactly why I want to make this wig, especially, but I would also wear it for like a everyday style depending on if I'm going out or not. So that's the color. I'm going to keep it like that. So this is what the wig looks like air dried. I usually don't blow dry wigs unless I need to wear the wig that night. I kind of just let it air dry over the course of time, kind of saves the hair from heat damage. So I just pinned it down with some T-pins on a canvas wig head, and now we're going to go on with the Chi Iron Guard spray. I like that spray especially for wigs because it gives it a nice protectant and feel to the hair, but it's not very weighty. Like your hair wouldn't be weighed down or greasy. So I feel like it's one of the best sprays to use for your wig and your natural hair too. This is one of my trusty rat tail combs. It's by Diane, and it is a heat resistant comb. And I think that's so important to have a heat resistant comb because it lasts longer than the other cheap combs from the hair store that are $1. This comb I think was like $3 or $4 from Amazon, and it's honestly worth it. It lasts for a very long time, and it's heat resistant. What more could you want? So just like regular, I began sectioning the hair off, and I'm styling it. And what I'm going to do is I want to just straighten the hair completely, as bone straight as I possibly can, and give it like a 2 ponytail or 2 bun style at the top. And I'm gonna just bump the ends going inward. after you flat iron that whole head, what you're gonna do is pull out your hot comb. I got mine from Miami Carnival last year in Florida. It was $14 at the nearest hair store, and I think it's just so great. It's like one switch, one setting, one temperature. So what you're gonna do is take this hot comb and you're just gonna go through the roots or like the edges of the wig and just flatten it down at the top. Just make sure it's as flat as you possibly can. Now if your wig looks anything like mine, kind of choppy and uneven, you're just gonna want to go ahead with your scissors and just even that out and give it a nice little trim. It won't hurt to just even it out. It makes the hair look fuller and it gives you a stronger look. Once you flatten the hair to the best of your ability, you can go ahead and make a nice sharp part, however you want the hair to lay. It could be middle part, side part, no part, doesn't matter. And then you're going to follow up with a foam lotion just to put over the top to keep those stray hairs down. A lot of the 613 wigs I've been getting have a lot of short, stray, flyaway hairs, and I don't like that. So you can go ahead too with that hot comb, and you can just run it back through and kind of just melt it into itself. Now with colored hair, you want to make sure you pluck as much as possible. You may not have to pluck as much because a lot of 613 wigs already come pre-plucked, but just pluck to the best of your ability. Make it look as natural as possible because we don't want like a rainbow helmet sitting on your head. So don't forget to pluck, ladies. So I went ahead and I put the hair up into 2 ponytails, and now I'm just going to proceed to bump the ends. And if you can look at the end, you can already see that just because I chopped it, it made it look a little more even, a little full at the ends, and not as choppy. The base of the hair is taken care of and it's flat and straight. We're gonna go ahead and style these little pom-pom ponytail things. I did use a little foam lotion in my hands to just kind of moisten the area and get it to stay. And what I did was I sectioned the ponytails in smaller parts, flattened those out, and then I gave it a nice little drop curl twist. Sort of reminds me of like the ribbons you put on like a birthday present. And I just went ahead and did that to both sides, and there you go, that's the finished look. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, tell your friends about me. Bye!